Hello everyone, this is Libby Wallace coming to you today from Bali, as always, as I've been coming to you from Bali for the last nearly 2 years, but also 9 months. Anyway, as you were jumping on, let me know how you were doing. It is awesome to see you. It is awesome for those of you that are live, for those of you that are on the replay. Thank you for being here, as always. And if this is our first time connecting, welcome. I would love you to introduce yourself and say hello in the comments. Let me know that you're here, that you're in this space, and that you're ready to learn about quantum physics for your abundance journey. And as always, if you have been here many times, then welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. As always, it's really, really beautiful to connect with you. Every time that you're here, it's really awesome. And what I'm going to be sharing today is really super simple. It's pretty late here in Bali. I'm going to be heading off to bed after this, but I'm going to be sharing with you some of the science as to how you're able to create more abundance, right, in your life, in your business, in your mission, in your relationships. And I've literally, some of you might have seen my post, I've literally just celebrated my biggest week, I guess, if that's what you want to call a big week, financially in business. And when I look at it, and I always aim to bring bring lessons and everything that I learned through that process, I was really feeling into what's the most beneficial thing that I'm able to share with you. And when it came down to it, I was reflecting on the how, right? People always ask, like, how did you do that? How did you create that? How did that happen? And when we think about our missions and when we think about life, when we remember that all we have is now, when we remember that all we have available to us is everything that you've got in front of you right now, okay, the perception of creating success or creating your next level of anything coming outside of now, it's like it gives your power away, for one, but also when we look at the science behind it, when we take quantum physics and quantum theory and we begin to apply it to ourselves as leaders, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as keepers of the new earth, and people who are here to bring about big change, we know that time is shifting, okay? Time as we know it is shifting so rapidly. And you might be aware of this, okay? And what's happening is, as our relationship with time is also changing, I'm not going to go super deep into it. I go really deep with this with my clients and apply it to their businesses and missions. However, when we look at time, okay, and we remove time as being a limitation or a construct as 24 hours a day or 7 days a week or 31 days in a month, and we begin to look at time instead as a vibration, okay? And I know this is a little bit to get your head around, okay? So if you're not familiar with quantum physics, just be open. As always, just be open to anything that's coming through for you to be applying this to your own life as well, to your own business. And when you begin to look at everything that's happening as a vibration and you being aligned for whatever it is that you're calling in, you begin to shift out the story of your next level of abundance having to take a certain amount of time, because you literally begin to collapse time through, all right, vibration. Okay, now again, I know that if this is your first time hearing about quantum physics, it's like, what's going on? Anyway, if this is familiar to you, if you've heard of this before, then that's awesome, right? Welcome. And so when you begin to remove the time constructs as a limitation for how fast you're able to grow your results, for how fast you're able to step into your next level of leadership, for how fast you're able to begin to magnetize the level of abundance that you're calling in to then probably redistribute back into your soul mission. All right, and so what happens is you remember that time, all right, time as we know it, and quantum leaping happens now. Your success happens now. And what do I mean by this? How do you apply this? Is every single moment you get to decide, you have an option available to you of who you are choosing to be in any given moment. Okay, who you are choosing to be in any given moment. And from this place, all right, you realize that time, okay, is not the linear understanding that we have of it. It is simply, okay, changes in moments of now. all right? That's all it is. And so if every moment of now that you have available to you, all right, your life is just moments of now, all right? Yesterday is a memory, tomorrow is a future memory, okay? And you remember that all that is happening, and yes, you're a multi-dimensional being existing in this time and space reality, all right? But when you understand that all that is happening right in front of you right now is all that your current existence is, all right? I'm not going to get into like quantum, quantum shifting and all of these different things, which is what we can get into, which is how we talk about like ancestral healing and, inner child healing and shifting the constructs of your relationship with time and shifting your constructs of the relationship with yourself. And instead, you begin to realize that all that is important is whatever is happening in front of you right now. But most importantly than that, not the what, but how you as a being are responding to the situation that you're in. And as you begin to see every single moment and every single situation that you are in as an opportunity to show up as the multi-dimensional being that you are, and literally access a version of you that you are here to be in the planet right now, you begin to open up to quite literally, okay, I'm not going to go into getting the magnetism and everything of it, but at a very, very basic level and a very basic understanding, right, if we're going into it in this way, is realizing that everything that you have available to you right now, okay, is your entire soul, all right, is your entire connection to source, all right, is your entire holistic body and belief system, which is a combination, if we keep it as simple as possible for right now, of your mind body, all right, your emotional body, your energetic body, and your physical body. And you realize that you are an entire energetic system. And every single moment that you experience in front of you is an opportunity for you to show up as the version of you that you are wanting to be. All right, every single one of us is just wanting to live our best lives, okay? Most people that I surround myself with anyway, all right? And so if you can show up in every single moment of now and ask, how am I being called to serve right now? How am I being called to show up as the best version of myself right now? And when you let go of the need to worry about tomorrow or think about yesterday or hold on to the emotions of the past or the future, all right, and you allow yourself to show up right now as the highest version and the highest facet of you available to you right now, you will literally collapse time like never before, okay? And we come back to this awareness that this is where, when people are asking me, like, how do you quantum leap your life? How do you quantum leap your business? How do you quantum leap your income? How do you quantum leap your impact? It is literally from moments of now, showing up in every single moment of now as the best version of yourself. That is quite simple. That is quite simply it, okay? And when I say this, it's from a conscious place. Consciously choosing, how am I handling this situation? How am I responding to this situation? How am I choosing to be of service to, everything that I'm being called to right now? And from this place, honestly, when you can consciously every single moment of now show up as the best version of yourself. All right, I was speaking with a client about this tonight, and I was like, not the cliche best version of yourself, but the actual soul-centered, multi-dimensional, heart-expansive best version of yourself. This is the only way that I have gone from party girl, addicted to alcohol and drugs and all things, in my life as a mess and living in total shadow with anger issues and these I was an emotional mess most of the time, living with shame and depression, and every single weekend was I was doused in all sorts of darkness, till very, very just a few years later, creating the life of my dreams, being married to my soulmate, literally having the impact in the world that is unfolding before my eyes, that I'm like, oh my gosh, is this really possible? Is this really happening? Receiving the level of income that my mind couldn't even comprehend only literally probably about 3 years ago. How did I do it so quickly? How can you do it so quickly? By remembering that all you have available to you is right now. When you live from a place of love, and when you live from your highest, from a place of faith, from a place of total and utter belief in yourself and in the universe, And you remember that you are a magnificent being here for magnificent things, for magnificent impact. You honestly will open up to miracles. Not only will you experience miracles, but you will also facilitate miracles. Co-facilitate with the universe. All right, that's my little message for you today. Let me know what you've taken away from this. Hey Marissa, thanks so much for joining. I know it's a bit of an odd time here in Bali. Like I said, I'm about to head off to bed soon. I've been doing 30 days of live. Well, I think there was one day where and Sunday I was so focused on the now and being in the present moment on Sunday that I got home at about 1:30 a.m. or something from a night of socializing, and I was like, you know what? I'm actually so focused on the now that I'll do an extra day after my 30 days. It's all good. So yeah, anyway, much love to you all. Hi Giselle, hi beautiful. Power of now, absolutely, absolutely. And it's one thing knowing it with your mind, and a whole other thing when you begin and commit to embodying it, to actually see the implementation of this as a daily practice and a devotion to your mission and commitment to your work. And from this place, truly miracles unfold right before your eyes. How do I know that? I see it each and every single day. Okay? I love you. I believe in you. Thank you for being here, for showing up, for all that you do for humanity, for yourself, for everything that you do on the planet. And together we heal, together we rise, and together we co-create the new earth. I will see you soon. By the way, we're hosting 5 days of Abundance Fest starting on Friday. If you haven't already joined, head to my Facebook group and join. And I can't wait to see you there. Mwah. Bye.